Well, my name is Asad Yaqub and I'm going to conduct your IELTS speaking test. Shall we start?
Yes.
Good. This is speaking part one, and I'll ask you some questions. What is your favorite type of food?
Well, there are many favorite types of food, and I prefer biryani, which is very delicious, and I love to eat.
What is a common meal in your country?
Well, in my country, there are very korma and biryani are common, and which is very delicious, and I would say, people are love to eat both of them.
Do you like cooking?
Well, I definitely like cooking because it feels very comfortable, and it I learn a lot while I am cooking.
When do you eat your main meal of the day?
Well, I I eat my lunch when I was well.
All right, we now move on to IELTS speaking part two.
Sure.
Your topic is describe a restaurant that you enjoyed going to.
Okay.
Past tense. Here is the topic. You have 1 minute to read the topic and write down some notes. You will now have to speak on this topic for 1 to 2 minutes.
Well, when I was in Faisalabad, and it had well, when I was in Faisalabad, there is a restaurant name called Baba Tikka, and moreover, it has various dishes. Then I love to eat, and it has one main dish called barbecue, and I often eat with my friends, and it has well I would say when I'm meet with my friends, uh, we oftenly make a plan to go restaurant and eat some, I would say, meals, lunch and dinner over there. And moreover, it has various buildings, like I would say various floors, and I love second floor because it has various like portions and facilities over there.
All right, thank you. We now move on to IELTS speaking part 3. Do many people eat in restaurants in your country?
Well, I would say yes, because people prefer eating outside, and I would say people are very, I would say people are very busy.
Which are more popular, fast food restaurants or traditional restaurants?
Well, I would say fast food restaurants are more popular in my country because burgers and pizzas are delicious, and it would be very harmful, I would say, for your health. And
Why do people enjoy eating out?
well, I would say because of their friends and family. When I, when we met with friends and family, we make a plan to go outside and eat some food with in a restaurant.
All right, thank you very much. That's the end of your IELTS speaking test. Now, when we started speaking part 1, you used the names of some traditional foods. So it's a very good idea to translate either. If they cannot be translated, you can use the word traditional food. For example, you talked about biryani. So instead of biryani, you can use traditional rice dish or spicy rice with chicken so that examiner could understand. So whenever they ask you about food stuff, make sure you speak 100% English. right? When we moved on to speaking part two, in part one, your answers were short, and you're speaking like with great pauses, one by one word, another word, another word, another word. So you should overcome this thing. Most of the sentences you made, they were simple sentences, and speaking part two lacked proper organization of the answer. Your topic was describe a restaurant that you enjoyed going to, where the restaurant was. Now you talked about that Baba Taka, yeah. So that was actually
Baba Tikka.
Baba Taka. Okay.
Baba Tikka, sir. Tikka. Tikka.
Tikka?
Tikka.
All right. Okay, whatever, tikka or tika or takka. So, like, this should be proper organization. And you made several sentences in present tense. So, you should see where the restaurant was, why you chose, and all that. Okay. And in part three, your answers should be long with proper explanation or example. So, this is what you are lacking in part three. But the good thing is, you have the potential. If you practice, you can make yourself fluent. Focus your fluency, sentence structure, vocabulary, and all that.
How
So
can I fluent?
I'll tell you about that.
Okay, sir.
Looking at your overall performance at present, I'll rate you at 5 band, but you can focus and improve that, right? Thank you.